What's up, guys? Eloy from 7-4 here. Today, I'm going to talk to you guys about a video. If you haven't seen it yet, it's a video of a Sacramento deputy who allegedly smoked some of the drugs that he had confiscated on a pedestrian stop. All right, so let's talk about what happened here. So over here, you can see Deputy Morales had gone inside the bathroom at his station, and a fellow deputy pulls up and parks behind Deputy Morales's car. And in a moment, you're going to see him walking into the station to use the restroom. So this deputy is walking up to the station door. He's going to scan his ID. For those of you guys don't know what that little squat is, a lot of times we don't want to take our IDs out of our pocket, so we kind of lean over and let the scanner pick up our ID from our pocket. So here he's going to go into the bathroom, and he immediately sees Deputy Morales on the floor inside the bathroom stall. So he's probably broadcasting on the radio right now, but this is where I find it kind of awkward that he doesn't go to check on him, and he immediately runs to his vehicle. And you'll see just in a moment here, he'll open the door, and then he's going to get a bag that contains some Narcan. So this deputy runs back to the station now and goes to the bathroom. And at this time, he's taking the Narcan out, and then in just a moment, you'll see him administer it to Deputy Morales here. His camera's activated now. Okay. So Deputy Morales does make it, but this is where I find really interesting and why I wanted to make this video. So when I'm at the station and if I have to use the restroom and I walk into the bathroom and I see a fellow officer on the floor, passed out in the stall, I'm not going to immediately think I need to get Narcan, because I personally don't know of any officers that I work with that have drug problems. I know there's people who drink here and there and stuff like that, or like to go party, but I don't personally know of any officers where I work that have a substance abuse problem. So my point is, one of the things I tell my kids when I'm lecturing them or trying to be just a parent is I tell them the people who care about you are going to tell you stuff even if you don't want to hear it. And everything that this deputy did to save Deputy Morales' life tells me that he probably knew that Deputy Morales might have had an issue, because he doesn't go to check on him. He just goes straight for the Narcan. I'm not saying this 100% fact, but this is just what I gather from it. The fact that he goes to get the Narcan right away just gives me the idea that, hey, he probably knows that Morales has some issues with drugs and stuff like that. So if you guys know of people that have substance abuse problems, speak up, say something, do something to help them before it gets too late. Now, Deputy Morales ends up getting fired from his job, and it's very unfortunate, because I'm sure, at one point he was a good law enforcement officer or deputy, and I am willing to bet that if he had came forward before and approached his department and said, I have a problem with drugs, I have problems with substance abuse, and I need help, that they would have done everything they could to help him. But instead, since nothing happened and he continued this type of behavior and this lifestyle, it ultimately almost cost him his life and then his career. So if you guys know someone that has problems, speak up, say something, because we're all one big law enforcement family, and sometimes you have to say stuff that they don't want to hear, but we do it because we care. If you have a problem with substance abuse, maybe it's drinking or whatever, reach out and get help from somebody before it's too late. All right, take care, guys.